Okay, here's everything that happened in medicine and healthcare this week, part one. I'm so excited. I'm going to a Rufus Du Sol concert in like 2 hours. On Monday, scientists potentially made a new drug that's very similar to Ozempic but doesn't have the major side effects like nausea and vomiting typically associated with it. They do it by kind of attacking or targeting different types of associate proteins rather than the actual GLP-1 itself. They're expecting to bring it to human trials as early as 2026. On the same day, Nature also published a study talking about how specific immunization therapy for cancers may not be as useful as compared to kind of generic ones when they did a small test. On Tuesday, we saw a JAMA study that talked about how GLP-1 has a link to some type of eye diseases, but again, further research is always needed for these. We saw that flesh-eating bacteria has been on the rise in certain parts of the United States. The FDA had recalled some blood pressure medications when it came to potential risks or contamination. And lastly, on Wednesday, we had a CDC report that looked at how boys are more likely to get diagnosed for things like autism compared to girls, and they're more likely to receive treatment earlier, even if girls are having similar symptoms. Now, that's not all the major medical news. That's just for Monday through Wednesday, but we'll go over the rest of the week tomorrow. But if you want a more in-depth analysis, you can find it in the earlier posts we did this week on the link in my Substack or by the older videos. If you want to just help support the page, as a medical student, it's hard to pay the bills. So if you want to help support, there's some ways for you to do that with the link in the bio. I'll see you tomorrow for the rest of the weekly summary.